Nashville, Tennessee, the country music capital of the world, it's Grand Ole Opry time. And the big spotlight is shining on some of the nation's top performers. Hank Snow, the Willis Brothers, Tompall and the Glaser Brothers, Miss June Carter, Charlie Louvin, and our guest, Bob Luman. And now let's welcome Hank Snow.
Have you ever been down to Haiti when the summer sun was sinking low? There's nothing but romance just everywhere you glance, and the native pots are all aglow. But when the Cuban queen comes upon the scene, they all stare like a statue out of stone. When they realize what's before their eyes, the other gals are left all alone. Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you see, and when you get a glimpse of a lady with the charm, and for miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban Congo line that forms. I've been a tree so high way up in the sky, sits a wide-eyed monkey on a limb. He wonders why the people go to so much trouble just to try to be like him. He doesn't understand that it's a lady's hand that makes a heart feel so sublime. And before too long he starts singing the song, and then he gets in the Congo line. Columbus searched for spices, but he missed the nicest part of the Caribbean. He didn't see the charms and the open arms, that was the goal that he was seeing. But I'm glad he missed the many I've kissed, 'cause we're on our honeymoon. I'm so sorry, Chris, to talk about you like this, but you were 500 years too soon. Down in the Caribbean, it's not a dream you're seeing when you get a glimpse of a lady with the charm. And for miles away you can see her sway to the beat of the Cuban Congo line that forms. I've been a tree so high way up in the sky, sits a wide-eyed monkey on a limb. He wonders why the people go to so much trouble just to try to be like him. He doesn't understand that it's a lady's hand that makes a heart feel so sublime. And before too long he starts singing the song, and then he gets in the Congo line. Now, friends and neighbors, to carry along with things, here are the Willis Brothers and Give Me 40 Acres.
Gonna do that for you right now, man. He was heading into Boston in a big long diesel truck. It was his first trip to Boston, he was having lots of luck. He was going the wrong direction down a one-way street in town, and this is what he said when the police chased him down. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I found. Some guys can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this rig around. When he finally found where to unload, he had a dreadful shock. His trailer pointed toward the road and his cab right to the dock. And as he looked around him, through the tears he made this sound: oh, give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I found. Some guys can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this rig around. Jay Shook will now turn it around. When he finally got unloaded, he was glad to leave the town. He was very, very happy going back to Alabama. When up ahead he saw a sign said, "You are northward bound." He said, "Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I found." Some guys can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this rig around. He was driving down the right lane when ahead he saw a sign. He had to make a left turn
but he could not get a line. And the tears were streaming down the cheeks. There I heard him yell, give me 40 sticks of dynamite and I'll blow this place.
Give me 40 acres and I'll turn this rig around. It's the easiest way that I've found. Some guy can turn it on a dime or turn it right downtown, but I need 40 acres to turn this rig around.
Now here's the time in any program we're always looking forward to seeing, because it's the time we introduce the three singers of sweet song. And I'm sure that I've voiced the thoughts of everybody listening in to the Grand Ole Opry, as I've said this from time to time. I'm sure that you go along with me when we announce that here are the three Glaser brothers, and baby, they're playing our song.
Our song, and you're not here with me where you belong. You're sitting there with him, and though the lights are dim, I can tell you're unhappy. What's wrong? I'm still here at our table for two. You know there's been no one since you. Now that song just makes me cry. It's about a love that couldn't die. Oh baby, they're playing our song. You know baby, they're playing our song. They're playing our song. And they've been playing it all night long. And you know that for us not to be dancing, that's so wrong. And when you look at me, well, isn't that a tear I see? Or is my wishful thinking just stringing me along? Whoa, baby, are my thoughts coming through? Then let's get back together, me and you. Are you lonesome for me, like I hope you would be? Oh baby, they're playing our song. Oh baby, they're playing our song.
Now it's time to bring out a very charming little gal, friends and neighbors, and you can expect most anything from this little gal. You can expect comedy or a sad song, up-tempoed song. So here she is right now, little June Carter, friends and neighbors, and I Want You Again.
Thank you very much. They said I could say a word or two if it was all right. I am just in terrible, pitiful condition tonight. The most horrible thing has happened to me. I was trying to get to the Grand Ole Opry, and I was running across the street out here, and I got hit by one of them little foreign sports cars, and I've been in the hospital having it removed. Hank Snow has got him one of them little old sports cars. I don't know, they're running all over Nashville. They're just little guided missiles going waddin' every few feet. Hank Snow has probably got the smallest sports car that's ever been in this town. It's so little that you don't even get in it. You just squat down and they spray it on you. But he was going to take me for a ride in it today, and he's got these bucket seats in it. The biggest trouble is everybody ain't got the same size bucket. I got in this little old car, and I want you to know that I jumped in there and I sat down with Hank Snow. Well, first I was in my little car and he was in his little car. At any rate, we was running neck and neck down Gallatin Road, and I want you to know if that ain't uncomfortable, necking with Hank Snow and one of them little varmints. But at any rate, I got in this car with Hank Snow, and he decided that he was going to smoke a cigarette. We're sitting in there all humped up in a knot, and I had my knees in my nose. We was coming down Gallatin Road, and there was 50 cars in front of us, 50 cars in the back of us, and he decided he was going to smoke this cigarette, and he got ready to light it, and he rammed that cigarette lighter in, and the woman up in the car in the front of us hollered, "Ouch!" It was the worst part of it started before we actually got in the car. I didn't exactly know what was going to happen, but you see he's got safety belts, and I jumped in there and I fastened my safety belt, and he forgot to fasten his safety belt, and then we got down here and he jumped out and unfastened his safety belt, and his breeches fell off. I had the guitar. With your permission, I sang a short little song. We'll see what happens to it. It's called I Want You Again. Ooh. 'Cause I was too blind to see you got away from me. You slipped through my hands like sand. Too proud to cry, it wouldn't die, and I want you again. Oh, lonesome feeling, my head is reeling from the heaven I was in. But I just can't go on, can't take it alone, and I want you again. I've been through the storm, my heart is tattered and torn. I know what a fool I've been. I just can't get by without a second try, and I want you again. Oh, lonesome feeling, my head is reeling from the heaven I was in. But I just can't go on, can't take it alone, and I want you again.
This is an old one, and it's one that I wrote and recorded for Victor way, way, way back. Darling, I received the last long letter, and enclosed I found a petal from the road that I picked and placed within your head deep. When we courted 'neath the moonbeams long ago, you say that you can understand today, dear, why in tears I told you when you went away. Now you're leaving and I'll be so lonely, like a faded petal from a beautiful bouquet. broken hearted. Your happiness in life, sweetheart, you say it's through, and that you regret the day you left me, and broke my heart to change an old love for the new. With aching heart in tears, I write this letter. Old memories I could never cast away. I still love you, and you find me waiting like a faded petal from a beautiful bouquet. Friends and neighbors, here is our good friend Bob Luman with a tune called The File. That crooked lawyer, that son of a gun, he said I had the case all but won. My baby said she'd testify for me, that I was innocent as I could be. And when she got up on the witness stand, she told that judge I was a guilty man. Hand in hand they left that trial. Oh, mama, don't forget that file. Oh, mama, bake sugar cake for your loving child. Oh, mama, bake a sugar cake for your poor imprisoned child. Mama, bake a sugar cake, but mama, forget that file. That crooked lawyer, that son of a gun, he said I had the case all but won. He just said she'd testify for me, that I was innocent as I could be. And when she got up on the witness stand, she told that judge I was a guilty man. Hand in hand they left that trial. Oh, mama, don't forget that file. Oh, mama, bake sugar cake for your loving child. Oh, mama, bake a sugar cake for your poor imprisoned child. Mama, bake a sugar cake, but mama, don't forget that file. Now to continue right along with things, friends and neighbors, here's a fine boy and a fine artist, and I know that you're really going to be very pleased with what he has to offer. Let's make him welcome. Our good friend Charlie Louvin and the boys.
See the big man ball, man. The other day I walked out on the street. I happened to see a pretty young woman, a little bitty boy, and he looked back at me. See the big man cry, mama, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, mama, he looks like his heart will break. I followed them to a pet shop window. The little boy stopped to see. He looked up at her, said if I had a daddy, he'd buy that puppy for me. See the big man cry, mama, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, mama, he looks like his heart will break. I wanted to tell him that I was his dad, and he sure had a pretty mom. But the judge had said I could never see them for the things I'd said and done. See the big man cry, Mama, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, Mama, he looks like his heart will break. Son, as you grow older, you find someone who is dear. Just stick by her, take care of her, then you will never hear. See the big man cry, Mama, that's what I heard him say. See the big man cry, Mama, he looks like his heart to break. Thank you.
And now here's our star, Hank Snow. Thank you very much, Grant, and kind of close her out, friends and neighbors. Here's an old one we kind of hope you still remember and that you might still like it, fellas. Excuse me, it's mine. That's right. Overshot the field. I don't hurt anymore. All my teardrops are dry. No more walking the floor with that burning inside. Just to think it could be, time has opened the door, and at last I am free. I don't hurt anymore. No use to deny I wanted to die the day you said we were through. But now that I find you're out of my mind, I can't believe that it's true. I've forgotten somehow that I cared so before, and it's wonderful now. I don't hurt anymore. I wanted to die the day you said we were through. But now that I find you're out of my mind, I can't believe that it's true. I've forgotten somehow that I cared so before, and it's wonderful now. I don't hurt anymore.
From Nashville, Tennessee, this is the Grand Ole Opry.